Are you looking for a curse technique to use in the new Jujutsu Kaisen game Sorcery? Well, don't worry, because today I'm going to be going over every single curse technique in the game and ranking them fairly. Make sure you drop a sub as it's completely free and it helps the channel more than you could ever imagine. Anyways, let me not waste any more of your time and let's get straight into the video. As you can see, I have a full tier list brought up of every single person in the game who currently possesses a curse technique. For example, we have Toto, Naobito, Inumaki, Kashimo, Choso, Mahito, Yuta, Jogo, Toji, Gojo, Nanami, and Sukuna. As you see, we also have 5 different tiers that we're going to be rating them in: D, C, B, A, and S. And if there's multiple people in one tier, the best A tier, for example, if I was going to put this guy in A, but I wanted Inumaki to also be in A, but below him, they would look like this. So the further they are in front, the better the curse technique is. Anyways, let's get straight to rating, as our first curse technique is Toto's. Now, Boogie Woogie's just in the game for a complete troll. I mean, if you go ahead and head over to the Trello, right here and you go to Boogie Woogie, you literally have one move at level 25. It does no damage and just swaps your position with somebody. I mean, it's good if you're trying to troll people or if you're trying to do a Boogie Woogie into a world cutting slash, but world cutting slash does not come with Toto's curse technique. The only thing you can unlock is more range on the curse technique. So for this reason, Toto is going to be coming in dead last as the worst curse technique in the game. Next, we have Naobito Zenin, which also is pretty much just a troll curse technique, or if you really like the guy. I've seen 0 people use projection sorcery, and basically you just move fast and run around in a circle at 24 frames per second. I'm not sure, I don't understand the curse technique a bunch, but for being the fastest sorcerer alive, he sure got packed up in the show. So for this reason, I'm gonna put him just above Toto at C tier. If you head over to the Trello, his only move is 24 frames, which is terrible because you only get one. It freezes the target you are in, circling around them and freezing them in a place, allowing you to unleash a true attack. So you just freeze the target and then hit him once, and that's your only move, especially being unlocked at a pretty late level. Moving on, we have Inumaki, which is cursed speech. Moveset stop moving. The user yells out the word stop moving, stunning all targets. To the small radius, affected targets are still able to walk, but very slowly. The user yells out blast away, pushing all targets in a small radius away with high knockback. Then finally, the user yells out the word twist, lifting all targets in a small radius in the air and twisting their bodies, which probably does a little bit amount of a damage, probably not too much. As you can see from what I said, Inumaki is good, but not great, so for this reason, I'm going to put him in B, which is basically as mid as you can get. The next person is going to be Kashimo, which was an absolute G in the show. I love this curse technique, or not in the show because it hasn't been animated yet, but in the manga, I absolutely love this curse technique. Honestly, it's just such a cool concept for me, but is his curse technique really good in this game? Let's find out. Head over to the Trello again and click on his mythical beast Amber curse technique. God Glow level 50, so it basically just shoots a little laser beam. Lightning Lance, you can't use this in shift lock though, so you can just teleport somebody to you. That's pretty good. Volt Blast, it's just a pretty strong kick. And then your final move, Falling Thunder, which you basically just jump and kick somebody. 4 moves is pretty good, so for this reason, I think I'm going to go ahead and put him into A. He's better than Inumaki, but there's definitely curse techniques better than him. And also, people are saying this is possibly the middest curse technique in the game. Moving on, we have Blood Manipulation, which curse technique comes from Choso. So if we head over to the Trello and go to Blood Manipulation definitely has more moves than a lot of curse techniques, but are they even good? Blood Reinforce, you armor yourself with hardened blood, so it slightly increases your strength and it drains your cursed energy. Stomp the ground, creating a shockwave of flowing blood, so this is just a big AoE move. Slicing Exorcism, you create a large hardened shuriken from your blood and throw it in front of you. This looks like Greninja's water shuriken, but just with blood instead. Supernova creates 3 miniature blood spheres that will damage any player within it as a very small range. Anyways, Bleeding Edge, currently erased. I guess they got rid of this move, but it used to bring out a sword made of blood that slashes around, damaging any player within its proximity. So yeah, if that move's not in the game, then we're not gonna factor it in. Then the final move, Piercing Exorcism, creates a high-pressure blood beam that shoots forward, hitting anyone in its path. The longer someone is in the beam, the more damage they take. So at first glance, this probably looks like an AoE move, which it kinda is, but its range does not go all around. So yeah, this looks pretty good, but it doesn't look great. All the moves kind of just look like repeats of each other. I mean, it does have range, I'll give it that, but for that reason, I'm going to put Choso in B tier. Worse than Kashimo, but above Inumaki. Next, we have Idol Transfiguration, and if Mahito is your favorite character, you can click off the video now. No, I'm just kidding, but seriously, if you like Mahito, please let me know why. I'm failing to see what you guys like about this dude. Probably the most evil person in the show. But just because he's evil doesn't mean his curse technique's bad. So if we head over to Idol Transfiguration, we can go ahead and see his move. Death Hammer. Now, some of you guys probably know this from Jujutsu Shenanigans or really just in the show, because this move looks exactly like the one in Jujutsu Shenanigans. Then Soul Touch, which is just a little stab. It looks pretty good. It looks like it does a lot of damage, I can't lie. Yeah, this is also a double hit move, so hopefully it does good damage. I'm not sure. Body repel, that's a pretty good move. I can't. Just looking at that move, it's practically impossible to miss, and you just have a whole bunch of range. Finally, you unlock your final curse technique at level 100. That's gonna boost its points because you get your final move earlier. But it's Soul Blade. Looks pretty good. It looks like something you'd see a swordsman back in 1500s do. Yeah, this looks like a straight, like, sound-breathing Demon Slayer move. I'm not too sure what to think about this, but if it brings the opponent with you, then it's definitely comp. So yeah, Mahito definitely is looking better than Kashimo, but there's nobody higher than that on the list, and there's definitely people better than him, so I'm not going to put him into S. Next, we have Yuta. So if we head back over to the Trello, Yuta's curse technique is Mimicry. Copy level 50. It allows the user to copy curse techniques of other sorcerers and curses. The user must first hit a target to gain access to a random move of their respective curse technique by using the ability. The copy technique will appear in your hotbar. You can also increase the amount of copied techniques by 1 copy slot if you eat a single Sukuna finger. Eating more are just a waste. At level 125 and level 5 copy, you can get a free second slot. At level 150, you unlock your third slot. So in total, 4 copy slots with the eaten finger. To remove your copy techniques, copy more and they will eventually get replaced. Oh, that's kind of, oh, that might bring this down, but you can still copy literally any curse technique. Conjure summons Rika, the queen of curses, to fight along you for a certain duration, making her attack the target for extra damage when landing M1s, getting hit, blocking, or parrying. So basically just a full boost. The curse technique looks amazing, so for this reason, Yuta is going to be our first S rank. You can literally copy any curse technique, and it's just an overall good one. Then we have Jogo, which possesses Disaster Flames. I really thought it was going to have the meteor that Jogo uses. After looking at the curse technique, I mean, I can't lie, it looks kind of mid, so I'm going to put it in A, below Kashimo, actually. Next, we have Toji, which isn't a curse technique, but a heavenly restriction, but he still probably falls underneath the category of curse tech. So his thing is actually called Physical Prowess, which is what it's called in the game when you go to your stat menu. You need to be grade 2 and you need to have one of the rarest items in the game. Then you have to go to the void and wait till your HP goes to 0. This full wipes you, but I mean, it's probably worth it. And you also get way more moves because you have to boost your strength and agility to get your actual moves. After looking at this, this is one of the best curse techniques in the game. So for this reason, I'm going to put Toji above Yuta. Actually, I'm going to put Toji behind Yuta because just Yuta can literally have any curse technique he wants. Next, we have Gojo, which is just Limitless. Everybody knows about Limitless, but what's different is that it has alternatives once you get it to level 5, which is its maximum output. Obviously a great curse technique, but I feel like it falls short of Toji's Heavenly Restriction, and it's going to be below Yuta because Yuta can copy anything. Next, we have Nanami's Golden Ratio. By heading over to the Trello, you can see Golden Ratio, and this looks like an amazing curse technique. I know it's insane in PvP. So for that reason, I'm actually going to put this above Yuta. I feel like if you know how to use it, it's one of the best curse techniques in the game. But honestly, all these S tiers are really just on a different level because of their play styles. They're all amazing curse techniques, and that leaves us with Sukuna. Bringing its total up to 8 moves, Sukuna takes first place. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.